smart mobility would start with energy leadership. That's what our partnership with Tesla and the Gigafactory is all about. It's anticipating the energy needs of the future. So from batteries to secure an energy future that can power cars and smarter cities, delivering high-quality entertainment, the common theme is that we're tightening the connection points in all areas in real time. This is the Panasonic vision of smart mobility and a connected vehicle. Maybe surprising to most of you, it is that the Panasonic automotive segment has recently become the largest group within Panasonic North America. The Panasonic Automotive, we're redefining smart mobility to the sensibilities of the everyday traveler. We're examining how to better craft smarter, faster, and more intuitive infotainment experience, so connection points appear seamless to drivers. Drawing from our global infotainment leadership and working with the great minds at Qualcomm and Google, we are pleased today to announce the next generation infotainment solution concept powered by Android. This is more than just a future infotainment concept. The beauty of this innovation is that through working closely with the advanced teams at Qualcomm and Google, it's based on reality. And when launched, it can be multiple generations ahead of existing infotainment systems. The system is designed to bring a new yet familiar use of connected services and applications to the consumer in their automobile. This will also enable a more secure and intuitive experience. With the addition of our Panasonic passenger, we layer in additional systems to manage navigating to destinations or more seamlessly calling up personal music profiles. We anticipate that this infotainment concept will be incredibly powerful, it will be adaptable, and it can shorten the lead times and production time as well as the cost up front for the automobiles. To do this, we're drawing on our vast Panasonic experiences. No company has collaborated on or more successfully applied Android-based products than Panasonic. In fact, since 2008, and as longtime collaborators, our Android products span from personal and home to the more exacting standards required in retail, commercial, industrial, avionics, and now to automotive-grade operating systems in the infotainment area, which we're so well known for. You can see a working proof of concept of this advanced platform, both in our booth as well as Qualcomm's automotive booth. And there's more. I mentioned we're truly studying tighter connections. Yesterday, our friends at Fiat Chrysler revealed a new concept car named Portal. Portal has embedded the Panasonic cognitive infotainment platform into the concept vehicle. The user can experience over 20 advanced features that were designed to help engage, inform, and connect not only the driver, but also with the group driving along with them. Panasonic couldn't be more proud to collaborate with FCA. We're also pleased to have some of their executive team with us today, including the head of design, Ralph Gio. This concept car we worked on together has features that authenticate the driver with facial recognition, tailor the driving and listening profile with personal profile audio, and can even initiate a drive-thru order to quick-serve restaurant, and then pay for it through our cognitive infotainment system. All of this is enabled with in-vehicle natural language voice recognition. To perfect the always difficult voice portion of this, we collaborate closely with IBM's voice recognition team, as well as their IBM team, as well as their automotive team. Thank you to the IBM team that made all of this possible. You can see the portal physically in the FCA booth and the virtual experience in the Panasonic booth. Now changing gears a little bit. One day when the driver's able to take eyes off the road and hands off the wheel and feet off the pedal in the safety of their own autonomously powered cab, what will that look like and what will they do? Our vision for the autonomous driving experience will be shown in the Panasonic booth in the form of an autonomous cabin concept. This concept interior has numerous consumer electronic features, including an active digital tabletop projection, projection on windows, and ambient sound and lighting environment. And it's not unlike products that Panasonic has supplied for years to your living room, but they're now coming to the vehicle. I encourage you to experience it for yourself. Although this is currently a concept, the actual implementation of autonomous driving is not that far away. And frankly, no level of car-to-car messaging in the new world of autonomous can happen without the car being more tightly connected to the road and infrastructure. In fact, as you heard from our CEO, the Panasonic Smart City effort has a very strong automotive component to it as well. Just 2 months ago, we joined with the Colorado Department of Transportation in announcing a project to create a connected highway on 90 miles of I-70 roadway from Denver into the mountains. In Japan, Panasonic's been a trailblazer in developing connected transportation systems and smart highway technology. We're bringing some of those technologies to Colorado to work with the state to make transportation smarter, safer, with considerable energy savings. To tell you a little bit about that and how we're collaborating to make roads smarter and safer, I'd like to introduce Executive Director of the Colorado Department of Transportation, Shaylin Batt. Shaylin, welcome. Can you tell us a little about the smart highway that we're putting together and collaborating on in Colorado?
Yeah, so when we met with Panasonic, we were very struck by their vision, which is talking about a better life and a better world. I believe that state DOTs exist for two reasons: to save lives and to make people's lives better. But on the saving lives thing, we are losing this battle. We talk about getting towards zero deaths, and we're actually going the wrong way. So last year, 35,092 Americans lost their lives on American roadways. That is the equivalent of a 747 crashing every single week. And so in Colorado, over the last 2 years, we've seen a 10% year-over-year increase in fatalities. That is unacceptable. And we know that 90% of these crashes can be eliminated with V2V technology, V2I technology, connected vehicles, autonomous vehicles. So that's the vision of the future we have. That's the genesis of our Road X program, where we go to the private sector and say, what ideas do you have to make this better? And that's what we're going to work on, this 90-mile stretch of I-70 with Panasonic.
I entirely agree. I think safety has got to be a priority, but there's more to it, right? There's this ability to enable some of the people that can't drive today, and I think we can talk a little bit about this whole enablement and that whole issue.
Yeah, I think mobility is a huge concept for people now. So there are people like me. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old who love Mickey, but I don't want them to start driving when they turn 16. And then I have parents that are aging out of the driving area, and then there are also just huge realms of the population that, for a variety of reasons, can't enjoy mobility the way that we do. And so I think that this V2V, V2I, connected and autonomous future is going to have a huge impact on those populations.
So safety, yes. Enabling a population that can't drive today. What's more? Anything more?
I think that one of the challenges that we in Denver and in Colorado face is we have an interstate system that was designed in the 50s, built in the 60s, for a population of Colorado that they thought would be 3.3 million. We're at 6 million people today. We're going to 8 million people in the next 20 years. I can't widen the roadways to deal with all of those vehicles, so we're going to have to operate the system more effectively. And again, V2V and V2I is going to be a key technology component for us in terms of operating the system more effectively. So there are safety benefits, mobility benefits, and operational benefits as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. And with the full attention of the auto industry and the leadership at the national and state level for projects like Shaylin's and this Road X project, the implementation of technologies for connected highways is coming a lot sooner than I think most of us would have expected. So I really appreciate it today. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
You know, I really think the real benefit of this partnership is the joint commitment to save time, create convenience, and perfect the convergence between the consumer and the auto. So one day, just like flying, we'll be able to just sit back and enjoy the ride. And really, it has to start with an autonomous foundation that's very similar to what we're doing in Colorado with Road X. So please visit our booth. We have a disruptive, autonomous V2X vision that you really should see. With that, I'd like to close out the other section of this talk and turn the stage over to Michael Moskowitz, our head of consumer products, who will give you a highlight of some of the products that you've been waiting to see. Michael?